Hey guys, Kingdom Games here, and I'm back. Sorry, it's been kind of a while. It's been like a month since I last uploaded. Just kind of been busy with work and stuff, but yeah. So today, whoops, actually, gotta fix that. Sorry about that. But today, I'm gonna be showing you my Game Boy Advance collection, or Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance collection. Um, it's probably one of my bigger ones. I think with all three systems combined, it's like over 70 games. Um, and in this, I'm not including anything obviously I haven't got yet. I did order some, but they're not here yet, and it's been a while since I last uploaded, so I figured I'd just go ahead and do this. And then there is going to be another video with uh, games that I got for this quarter. Should be coming up probably at the end of this month. We're in June. I think as of recording this is what, June 16th or something like that. So yeah. Anyway, let's get started. I'm just gonna start with a random game. Golden Sun. It's not focusing. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Golden Sun. Haven't haven't played this actually. I know it's one of the better Game Boy games. I haven't played it, but everybody says it's really fun. Uh, Worms World Party. I really love the Worms on games on the DS, especially with a DS download play. Those games are amazing. They were so much fun. So many memories playing with my friends. DS download play. That game was amazing. I think that was like my second DS game. Jurassic Park. The DNA Factor. Jesus. I don't know what's going on with the camera right now, but it's not focusing. Okay, there you go. Jurassic Park, the DNA Factor. I haven't played that. I think I played Park Builder on an emulator a few years ago when I was in Europe. I was playing that and Emerald and the original Fire Emblem game. I played those a lot because I had a lot of wait times. I was taking the train when I went backpacking for 3 months back in 2017. So yeah, I played that. I had a bunch of games emulated on my phone. It was really fun. Obviously, not the way to go, but it is what it is. Next up is Doom for the Game Boy. Honestly, I didn't know this game existed until back in 2020. I actually bought it during the pandemic, like at the height of it. I know it went up in price, which is kind of ridiculous, but you know. Then there's Duel Masters Senpai Legends. I know it's very similar to Yu-Gi-Oh! I remember playing this back in the day when I was in elementary school, maybe middle school. I remember playing it. Uh, I just bought it just for nostalgia. To be honest, I haven't played it since I've got it again. But and then obviously, classic NES. Man, what's going on with my camera? Classic NES series Mario. That game's fun. Obviously, original Mario. Then we got Advance Wars 2, Black Hole Rising. I want to get the first one. I also want to get the one for the Switch, I think it was. Yeah, I think they have it for the Switch. I haven't played this, though. Again, I haven't played many of these. Seema the Enemy. I heard this was a really fun one. Oh, there you go. Now it's focusing a lot better. I heard it's a really fun game, but again, I haven't played it. I haven't really had time. Naruto Ninja Council 2. This was probably one of my OG games. This is actually a game I've had since I was a kid. I used to play this all the time. This game was super fun. I remember I actually played it like a few months ago. Not as fun as I remember it. It was just a platformer. But it was still like, passable time. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I remember getting this when I was in 4th or 5th grade, and I remember we went on a field trip, and one of my friends, he actually had this for his Game Boy too, and we played together with the connector cable. That was cool. Let's switch it up a little bit. So Mario Tennis. If I remember this game correctly, I used to play it all the time, and I don't even think Mario was in the game. So yeah, if I'm remembering correctly, I don't really remember because it's been so long. But I could be wrong. Hey, who knows? Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Duel Stories. Somebody wrote on there. I remember this game being super weird. Like you can make your own cards, and it wasn't. Sometimes it wouldn't even be. It was more of like Pokemon, where it was based off typing, not even whatchamacallit. It was, yeah, it was based off typing, not even like attack. Like sometimes, like if a monster had super weak uh attack, but its typing was like super effective against the other one, it would kill it. Like I remember that. That was stupid, but yeah, it was a fun game. Tetris. Nothing much to say about Tetris. I love Tetris. I have it for this. Obviously the Game Boy. I have another one for the Game Boy Advance. I think I have one for the Switch, the Vita, PS4. I think I have. I honestly, I've always liked Tetris. It's a good like fast-paced brain thing. It kind of keeps you like on your toes a little bit, and I always make it past level 38, which I think is the last one. But I enjoy Tetris. It's a fun game. Next up is a really sharpied version of Pokemon Yellow. Honestly, I don't remember where I got this. I don't remember if I found it. I definitely didn't buy it, or if it was a gift from my friend or something. But um, I'm not gonna sell it just because it's pretty much gonna be worth nothing. It's like super damaged. So yeah. And then I have 2 copies of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. I don't remember how I got 2 of them. I just know I did. So yeah, I don't remember at all. Whatchamacallit? Need for Speed. I think it's Porsche Unleashed. Yeah. One of my goals was to get like the Need for Speed games for the handheld systems, because I remember playing I think it was a Carbon on the City for the DS. My friend actually gave me that for the DS. That game was super fun. So I'm trying to get all the ones for the DS. I have all the ones for the PSP. Those are super fun. So now I'm trying to go for the ones for the Game Boy Advance. The system ones I really don't care for, except for Hot Pursuit. I loved Hot Pursuit for the PS3. Then it got released for the PS4, Xbox One, and the Switch. Bought it for all systems. Absolutely love that game. Probably one of my top 5 games of all time. Yeah, so that's pretty much the only Need for Speed game I really care for. And then there's Mario Kart Super Circuit. Fun game, but once the DS one, I think it was Mario Kart 7 for the DS, or it might have just been Mario Kart DS, and the Wii came out, kind of really meaningless kind of game. Then there's Cartoon Network Speedway. It's just a Mario Kart knockoff. Never played it. Naruto Ninja Council 1, the OG one. Never played this. I only played 2. I just bought it just to have it. Power Rangers Time Force. I recently bought this, I think last year. I remember having this and the double pack. I don't know if it was with I remember it was in a double pack. I just don't remember which one. I don't know if it was Ninja Storm, I think. I just remember having this with a double pack, and yeah, I just bought it because the double pack is more expensive, so I figured why not. And then Power Rangers Dino Thunder. I think I used to have this. I got rid of it or lost it or whatever happened. Then I rebought it. I just been trying to buy all the Power Ranger games for the Game Boy just for nostalgia. Then Power Rangers SPD. I think the only ones I need are Ninja Storm and Wild Force, I think, which I haven't found a good deal. At least I'm not willing to spend over like more than $8 for it, and all of them are like way above that. So yeah. Then BattleBots Design and Destroy. I think that was a gift from a friend. Don't really remember it. All right. Now we got some heavy hitters. Pokemon Crystal. Probably one of my favorite Pokemon games. This and Emerald are peak for me. For me, Soul Silver is where I peaked. After that, I kind of went downhill. At least for me personally, but This was definitely like this game was just amazing. I love this game. I'm gonna put it right there just because it's too cool. Then we got yellow, the original yellow. This is obviously a better version than the one over there. It's actually a lot cleaner, which is cool. It's cool to have that, especially like now they're pretty much impossible to get because they were delisted off the 3DS store, which really sucks. But same thing with silver. I also have this on the 3DS. I think I have this, that, and crystal. I know this and crystal are pretty much the same thing, but crystal just you could catch Suicune without having to chase him down, and like I don't know if you could catch Lugia or not, but it was still cool. I don't have gold, unfortunately. I am trying to get that. I just haven't found a really good deal for it. Then I have Pokemon Blue. Everybody loves Pokemon Blue. I know everybody would always pick Red just because it was Charizard, but Blue was cool. Pokemon Ruby with no label, unfortunately. I like Ruby. If I had to pick, it would be Sapphire. Sapphire was always like my favorite one, which I have right here. Sapphire. Yeah, I love Sapphire. I would always pick Sapphire. I think I rebought that game like 3 or 4 times when it was first out back in 2003, 2002, 2003. Yeah, I would just always pick Sapphire. Yeah, Sapphire, which is cool. But if I had to pick, it would definitely be Emerald. Emerald's just peak, which I have one here, and it's also worth a stupid amount of money right now. It's like $150. But Emerald and Crystal and Soul Silver, pretty much any of the trio, and Platinum, those are like my favorite ones, just because they extend the story and add like an extra stuff, which is always really cool. And it also extends the gameplay because you can usually catch both legendaries from the other games, the other cover ones, which is really cool. Then I have Leaf Green. I have a Fire Red, but I'm letting my cousin borrow that. And yeah, he just likes Fire Red. I was like, yeah, you can borrow it. And he, whatchamacallit, he's going for, he's trying to complete the Pokedex. And I remember he traded me a Scyther, and it evolved into Scizor, so I have it in there, which is always cool. I think I had, before I deleted my first save, I had over 500 hours in that game. It was ridiculous, but it was so worth it. Kind of regret deleting my save file, but I just really wanted to replay it, and at that time I didn't have a Fire Red, so, but it was cool. I've had that, and that's one of my OG games. I've literally had that Leaf Green since it first came out. I probably have it till I die. Next up, Tetris Worlds. Oops, almost showed you guys more there. Yeah, Tetris Worlds, fun game. Again, love Tetris, really fun. Next up is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. The Tony Hawk games for the Game Boy were actually really fun. They're super cheap. They're totally worth it. But yeah, they were stupid fun actually. Next up, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards. Another goal I'm trying to go for is like all of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Games for for Game Boy Advance. That's one of them. I don't have all of them. I am missing a few. I think I'm missing 1 or 2. I don't remember which ones off the top of my head, but I'm sure people will figure it out. Next up is Harvest Moon, Friends of Mineralton. Absolutely love the Harvest Moon series, at least before they got into a big legal battle or whatever, and they became Story of Seasons. Yeah, I'm not really sure about the background on that, but yeah, the original Harvest Moon games were really fun. That's all I can really say. Then the next Yu-Gi-Oh! Game is Destiny Board Traveler. Haven't played it. Don't really know much about it. I'm gonna try to skim through a lot of these because I literally have like an entire bag full, and this video is getting kind of long, so I'm just gonna try to skim through them a little faster. Rush of Destruction. That one I haven't played. The original Fire Emblem game. This game is peak. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, this game is peak. Absolutely loved it. Sacred Stones was my first introduction to the game, which is this one. I've had this game. I remember we saw Rise of the Planet of the Apes, and then I went to GameStop and bought it for $10. So yeah, it's cool. Now it's I don't even know how much. I think it's worth like around $60 or some stupid. But no, yeah, it's cool that I got to get it for that price. Metal Slug Advance. I know this game is worth stupid money. Metal Slug is just super popular. It's fun. It's really popular. You know, just a really fun game. Next up, Beyblade V-Force, really fun game. I remember playing this with my nephew all the time when we were kids. We would take turns and we died. It was fun. I like the other one better just because you actually like battle. This one you kind of it's like a puzzle platformer type thing. Godzilla Dominion. It was alright. Didn't really play it much. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Duel Academy. Haven't played it much. For Game Boy, the only two Yu-Gi-Oh! Games I have a lot of hours in is this, the Eternal Duel of Soul, which I had a lot of fun playing when I was younger, and I think it was like World Championship something. I'm sure it's in here somewhere. Next up is Mega Man Zero. This game is stupid hard. Never beat it, even on the Switch. I couldn't beat it. That game is fucking ridiculous. Mega Man Zero 2, never played it. And then we have Mega Man Zero 3. I never played it. I just bought them just because of this one. Mega Man Zero 4. This was like one of my very first Game Boy games at the time that my parents bought me. I remember we were in my aunt's house right before we went to Mexico, and they just bought me the game, and I played it. I have all 3 save files, or however many you could have, and I just would play that game over and over again. It was really fun. Haven't really played it in years though. Ultimate Masters World Championship Tournament 2006, really fun game. That's the other one I had most of my hours in. Then Yu-Gi-Oh! The 7 Trials of Glory. There's one more I'm missing, I think, but I'm not really sure. Then there's Legacy of Goku 1, Legacy of Goku 2. This game is really fun. I remember playing the crap out of the game. It leads up to the Cell Saga, which is awesome. Like, I think the last boss is Cell, and when you beat him, it's just epic. Boo's Fury. Really fun. Haven't really played it. I know it continues after. It's just the Boo Saga. That's what it covers. So pretty much up to the end of Z. If you've ever watched Dragon Ball Z, you would know it just covers the rest. World Championship Tournament 2004. Never played it. Beyblade G Revolution. That's probably, for me, that's the better one. But hey, everybody, I know it didn't get the best reviews, which is fine. Sonic Battle. Absolutely love this game. This game is stupid fun. Like, and the music is epic. Just when you're just playing around, it's just epic. Super Mario Bros. 3, my first Game Boy game, came with the Game Boy. I remember that. Sonic Advance, can't have Game Boy without. I can't have a handheld without Sonic. Sonic Advance 2, probably my second Sonic game ever. Sonic Advance 3, and we're finally in the last stretch. So yeah, Mega Man Battle Network 2. It's a little faded. Really like this game. I've always loved the Battle Network series. Even Star Force for the DS, they were really fun games. I know a lot of people didn't like them, but I personally did. I am missing 2 games out of the entire series, and I cannot find the collection for the Switch in any of my local stores. It sucks. It's annoying. I might just suck it up and order it online. I'm gonna wait till next week, try to find it. If I can't, well then yeah, I'm going online. Mega Man Battle Network 3 White. I'm missing Blue for this one, and I'm missing the first one, which Blue I think is only $15. I just haven't. Sorry, I just haven't actually like taken the shot to buy it. And one is like 80. I don't know if I really want to spend that. Red Sun for Blue Moon. Then we got Team Proto Man, Team Colonel. Then finally, the last two of this collection is Cybeast Gregar and Cybeast Falzar. So yeah, guys, that's it for my Game Boy collection. I am gonna try to grow it a little more, at least this year. There aren't too many games that I'm looking forward to getting. If I find there's a few nostalgia ones. I know one of them is Scooby Doo 2. I know it's not the best game, but it is nostalgic. I think it was like my second game that I got. I know Leaf Green was the third because I actually got them. I remember getting Mario Christmas Day. Then the next day, my sister gave me Scooby Doo 2, and then later that day we went to like a mall, and my dad bought me he bought me Leaf Green. So yeah, those are just like core memories. So yeah, that just has nostalgia. For me, it's just nostalgic. I know it's not the best game, but I still want it. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what I should add. I know a few others that I'm gonna add, but let me know what you guys think I should. Anyway, I've made this video long enough, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.